Ooh. I have a surprise for you guys. But before I do, I need to make my Twitch story. I need to use, like, Twitch stories to promote my streams more often. 1 second. One second. Hi! I'm live right now, and we're going to be building Lego. I got this thing for Christmas, and I wanted to build it on stream. We're also going to be watching My Little Pony. Now you're wondering, don't you use your phone to stream with webcam? Well, I'll tell you. If you join stream, there is a bit of a surprise. Hi! Ah, God, that, voice. I know I shouldn't have disconnected my Bluetooth headphones. Okay. While that's loading, let me show you the surprise. But what do you mean failed to post? I might just have to make it a photo. Okay. Let me just do a photo instead. Surprise delayed for a moment. Let me give text. Lego building stream and MLP watch party. Woot woot. I said that in the most like nonchalant way possible. That's so funny. Now surely just a photo will be fine. Okay, perfect. Okay. Ready for the surprise? I got a webcam for Christmas! Like, a proper webcam. It's mounted on the top of my PC. New look at my background. You guys get to see how messy I actually am. But it's so much better quality. It doesn't lag or anything, as far as I'm aware. And it's just, I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy. Yeah. Now that I don't need to use my phone as a webcam anymore, I can just use my phone on stream, and that's what I use to upload my Twitch story. Higher quality streams, baby. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. All right. Well, the bitrate is a bit crazy. I hope the stream will be fine. Wait, is it lagging? A bit choppy here and there, but I think it'll be fine. Okay. So today, I got this box of Lego for Christmas. It's 216 pieces, so it shouldn't take too long to build, I don't think. But here's the thing. I have not built something out of Lego in like 10 years. So we'll see how this goes. But I've always wanted to do a Lego building stream, and now I have the ability to. We'll see how well this goes, because I do not have a lot of space on my desk. Of course I'll show you guys the finished result, but I don't know if you guys will be able to see much of the progress. I'll try and hold it up to the camera as much as I can, but we'll see. I just love that I have a new webcam, and it's just like you can see like my good side. Whoa. This actually isn't. This is my good side. But you can actually like see my good side now. Wait, hold on. I can see how you guys can see my good. Well, maybe this is my good side after all. Who knows? I don't know at this point. All right. Let me pause the music. And then let's make sure. Okay, this is good, I think. Oh, whoops. Minimized. Oh, yes. Perfect. All right. Let's see how well this goes. I'm a bit off to the side. Maybe I should bring this in a little bit. Ooh, nope, not that. Bring this in a little bit and then make it smaller. There we go. That should be okay. It's fine if I'm not completely centered. Okay. Okay, let me close this and then let's do. I think this is a decent volume. Turn captions on. Oh, geez, that is a bit louder than I thought it'd be. Let me turn it down a little bit.
I prepared a full day of spells. You've been
How's
doing great,
that?
but
Okay,
now
I
it's
think
time
that's
for a
good.
real challenge. Oh, it is on. Where do we begin? Teleportation.
Where's my
multiple
there we go.
locations. Try to keep up.
Okay. There we go. Wait, is that good? I can't tell. I might turn it down a little bit more, actually. Ooh.
Transfiguration.
Okay, I think that should be fine. I probably should have opened this box before stream started. These are just scissors that I'm going to use to cut the tape. Well, maybe I actually might just peel it. This is actually a lot easier to peel than I thought it'd be.
I am on fire. What's next? Maybe there is such a thing as too much studying.
My little pony, my little pony. There's 6 episodes left in this season, so I'm hoping of watching the first 3 and then the last 3 in different streams. So hopefully I'll finish this in 3 episodes. And magic makes it all complete, you're mine. Did you know you're all my very best friends? I'm just glad this tape is easy to like peel.
Speed spells like Accelero are not easy. But if done correctly, they can allow you to be much more efficient with your day.
Ever since I found out that Kelly Sheridan voices Starlight, I cannot unhear Barbie.
I've discovered a very old spell, Similo-duplexis. When combined with Accelero in just
There's a
the
lot
right
of
way,
pieces to this than you'd think, like just from looking at it.
you can
Whoa.
literally be in 2 places at once.
Oh my god.
Now I'm finished. I have to admit, your skills with magic really are nothing short of amazing. I'm very impressed. I've always been something of a natural. However, it doesn't look like you've tackled any friendship lessons since you met Trixie. Are you sure? I could have sworn there were a couple in there somewhere. I'm sure. I see.
She's been slacking.
Well, I'm really quite busy this week. So many commitments. I'll try and find some time in my no time like the present.
That scared me, actually.
To Canterlot. Princess Celestia wanted me to give her students a quick
Okay, nothing
overview
else in
on
the
the
box.
history of enchanted objects.
Just
we'll
3
be back
bags.
to the
Perfect.
presentation,
Okay.
which should be
20 moons from now?
tonight. It's a quick presentation.
Sure. Keep telling yourself that.
You can tackle a friendship lesson today, and we can review your progress when I get back later this evening.
Actually, I'm gonna turn the overhead light on. I know it's not good lighting for a stream, but I fear I won't be able to see. Wait, how does that actually look? I didn't think to... Oh, okay, that's not... It's not too bad, actually. In fact, it might even be better. Who knows? But I really don't want to have to turn on the overhead lights for streams. I need, like, the better lighting that might potentially have, depending on if my dad will let me. Okay.
Of course, no problem. Friendship lesson. On it. Great, can't wait. Now, Spike, help me color code these cards according to time, place, and object.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey! Twilight and I are about to head to Candlelight. Just checking to see if you need anything before we left.
Nope, not at all. I'm good here. Oh, not good. It's not a problem at all.
I think I go for
So,
this one first.
What are you doing exactly?
I was just trying to decide which friendship lesson I was going to tackle while you two were in Canterlot. Oh, yep, right here, where I just left them a second ago.
This is where I'm going to need the
This
scissors
was
from.
Pinkie Pie. Scrapbook with Applejack. So with Rarity.
Oh wait, actually.
Help an animal with Fluttershy. Chill with Relax. Rainbow Dash. What is chillaxing?
How do you not know what chillaxing is?
You know, if you're nervous about your friendship lessons, it's totally okay to say so.
Nervous? Me?
Okay, there we go.
Oh, Spike, you really are hilarious. You think I'm nervous that I'm gonna fail something as simple as baking a cake?
Well, if you were, it'd be...
Silly. Twilight just said how impressed she was that I combined a speed spell and a duplication spell. That was a challenge. These? Ha! I can combine all 5 of these at the same time without breaking a sweat.
I think maybe you're missing...
An opportunity to really impress Twilight? Great idea, Spike! I'm gonna get right on that.
Oh, girly.
And I thought Twilight was a master of the freak out.
So, with your help, I
Okay.
figure these should be done in no time.
Are you sure this is
I
what
need
Twilight would want?
one of
Seems like you might
these.
want to take your time with each of these.
But by working as a team, we can get them done faster. And isn't teamwork a key factor in friendship?
I guess.
Super! Pinkie Pie! Since we're baking, you will be in the kitchen. Rarity, Applejack, you two can set up in the library.
Oh, I don't know that the dusty old library has the proper lighting. Perhaps we can stay out here in the foyer.
I thought that Fluttershy and I could work with the animals right here in the foyer.
Oh, whatever you think is best.
Woo.
Great! Now, Rainbow Dash.
Oh, dear.
Depend on the animal. For instance, this poor little eagle with a sprained wing might be better off up in one of the towers.
Yeah, sure.
And these adorable chipmunks might prefer a nook somewhere. Maybe if you spend some time getting to know...
In a minute, Fluttershy.
Oh, dear.
I don't know if we can chillax properly in the castle. We need very specific conditions for optimal chillaxing. Oh, I just assumed chillaxing could happen anywhere. Shows what you know about chillaxing. Let me do some location scouting.
Is it
Okay.
one of
It
these?
seemed more
They
efficient
look
to
more
start with
orange in the
scrapbooking, So we could
instructions.
just get it out of them.
Can we start with me? We're gonna need time for the cake to bake.
I think it'll be fine.
It's
Oh, I need 3 of these.
We're on a...
Hold on. Did Pinky just reference the cake, like the cake song from Lazy Town? It's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake. If the way is hazy. That wasn't the same notes, but it was the same lyrics.
A schedule. No time for a song. We can start with baking, then...
But we can't design dresses after you've been baking with Pinky. She can be a bit messy.
Honestly, that'd be me.
Fine.
I love
We
frosting.
can start with the dresses, and then...
Well, y'all figure that out. I'm gonna start laying out the pictures for scrapbooking. We got a whole lot of time to cover.
How much is a whole lot?
We've got at least 80 moons worth of memories to go through.
80 moons? There is nowhere to chillax in this castle. We're gonna have to set up somewhere else. Could you excuse me for 1 second?
She's going to have a breakdown.
That pony really needs to chillax. Okay, Starlight, you've got this. A handful of friendship lessons is nothing compared to the spells you've mastered.
Those are 2 entirely different things, like,
Maybe if I cast a little spell to help
mental
things along.
was.
Something simple and safe. The Ducia Compellus? That's not bad. They would barely notice it, but...
Ah, okay. So, and then I need to...
Maybe Cogeria, so they're more open to suggestion. Or maybe Cogeria combined with Fiducia Compellus. Yes, that could work nicely. Oh, wait,
I'm not used to the spells in this show having actual names. She gonna, like, mind control them or
Everybody
some
will probably
shit?
thank me for getting it all done so quickly. Twilight will be thrilled I've completed so many lessons. Every pony wins!
It's not all about completion, it's about trying your best.
Congratulations, Starlight. You're a genius.
Oh dear.
Maybe the congratulations were a little premature.
Oh wait, I'm holding it wrong. There we go. We're mindless zombies now, no!
Cogeria, Persuadere, Fiducia. Of course. Fiducia Compellus needs a trigger. Pony, hear my voice and listen. Pinky, kitchen. Rarity, Applejack, library. Fluttershy, stay here. Rainbow Dash, find somewhere inside the castle and set up a place where we can chillax.
Oh dear. This is not gonna go well, I can tell.
Let's get to work, Pinky.
Okie dokie. What would you like to do first?
What are we supposed to do first?
Whatever you want to do first, Starlight Glimmer.
Oh no.
Mid-size mixing bowl, beat together eggs, sugar, 2
Hmm.
teaspoons of vanilla.
Okay.
Mix in flour.
I've gotten into a dilemma. But I think I can fix this because my keyboard is wireless. So as long as I can put it somewhere. There we go. More space. Okay. This is something I'm not going to need my keyboard much for, so.
I think you can take it from here.
Take what from where?
The baking. Just keep following the instructions in the book until I get back.
Absolutely. Instruction following starting now.
Oh,
Baking
Jesus.
a cake? Check. Now on to sewing.
Well, you barely did anything.
What did you have in mind, Rarity?
Whatever you want me to have in my mind, Starlight Glimmer.
Oh, Jesus. Wait, where? Hold on.
Now on
The. Okay. They all have, like, less color in their eyes. Oh my god. How did I not notice that
What did
before?
you have in mind, Rarity?
Whatever you want me to have in my mind, Starlight Glimmer.
Can you make a dress exactly like that one?
Just like this one?
Just like it.
Absolutely. It will look perfectly divine.
That's a whole lot of photos. How do you usually organize them?
However you want me to organize them, Starlight.
Jeez, I hate how this.
Sweet Apple Acres, 20 moons ago. Granny Smith was looking for her favorite pie tin. She looked in the kitchen, but it wasn't there. She looked in the barn, but it wasn't there.
I don't need every little detail. Just sum up the story in one sentence.
Well, turns out Granny Smith didn't know how to make a pig do the backstroke.
Uh-huh. Why don't you keep putting these photos in chronological order, and when I come back, you can give me more highlights.
Sure thing, Starlight Glimmer.
Guys, where are all the animals?
They ran away
And why didn't you stop them?
because you didn't ask me to.
Obviously, I wanted you to... Never mind. Can you please round up all the animals in the castle and bring them back here to the foyer?
All the animals. Got it.
Did you find a place to chillax, Rainbow Dash?
Sure thing, Starlight Glimmer.
Great. Let me know when it's ready.
Yes, Starlight Glimmer.
Granny Smith knew she was gonna need a bigger boat. So Goldie Delicious says, if you can't say anything nice about Annie Pony, come sit by me. Big Mac knew if he just covered himself in mud, the creature wouldn't be able to see him.
Starlight Glimmer. I have finished the dress. Isn't it gorgeous?
Oh.
You wanted me to make a dress exactly like the one in the book.
Go make a real dress out of fabric, exactly like the one in the book.
Huh, I see. Yes, of course, Starlight Glimmer.
Lord have mercy.
Rarity, make it bigger than the one in the book.
Of course, darling. Bigger it is.
Oh, she wanted to make it for the
Just a pony
mouse.
standing in front of another pony, asking him to love her.
Oh dear.
Pinky, what are you doing?
Following all of the instructions in the cookbook in order, Starlight Glimmer.
I meant just the one cake. I was only gone a few minutes. How in Equestria did you get all of this done so fast?
First, I combine 3 eggs. Then I...
The baking lesson is done. Oh, what now?
They can't take our freedom.
What the hell?
What's going on?
I've gathered all of the animals that
Ah!
you asked
Ah!
Oh yes, this will do nicely. A much bigger dress.
It was the best of apples. It was the worst of apples.
I can handle this. It's just magic, and I know magic.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? What did you say?
The cakes are burning. You left the ovens on.
We need water!
Yes, Starlight Glimmer.
Storm clouds?
Big Mac told me with a whole lot of power comes a heck of a lot of responsibility.
Okay.
Can't get any worse.
Wait, I just realized, though they could take our farm, but they'll never take our freedom was a reference to Braveheart, I think, right? Okay, wait, hold on. There's something here that's confused me a little bit. Okay, I need 6 of these petals. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Need to go on the back of this and... Okay, make sure the sticks don't jut out. That's what that's saying. Okay.
What is going on?
I had no idea we had spiders in the castle. I'm never sleeping again.
Maybe if I had reversed the Fiducia Compellus and Cogeria. Or maybe I added too much Persuadere. What?
You're really missing the point here.
I finally untangled that mess of a spell and got every pony home. It was really powerful stuff. They're gonna feel that in the morning. Now please try to explain to me how in the name of Celestia things got this out of control. Well, it was the first time I cast that particular spell, and I didn't fully think it through. I bet if I had reversed... I think you might be missing the point here.
Told ya.
What made you think that casting a spell on your friends to do your bidding was even remotely a good idea? Well, when you put it that way, it sounds really bad. That's because it is really bad! Starlight, I'm not mad at you, but I am disappointed. You've been doing so well. I just don't understand how a friendship lesson turned into all of this. Ugh, fine! I've been avoiding the friendship lessons on purpose. Why? I can cast complex spells, but baking a cake with Pinkie Pie freaks me out. And yes, I know how ridiculous that sounds. That's why I didn't say anything. I thought if I just kept wowing you with my magical abilities, you might just not notice? Baking a cake freaks you out? Yes. Baking a cake, sewing, all of it. What if I was bad at it? I didn't want to be a disappointment to any pony, and I ended up being a disappointment to every pony. Starlight, do you think any pony cares if you can bake a cake? But the lesson was to get to know Pinkie Pie better by doing something she loves. It was a friendship lesson, not a baking lesson. Oh. You know, I think I might have missed the point here. Told ya. So now what? Now it's time for a pretty advanced friendship lesson. It's called...
Apologizing? Yup.
I don't know what kind of whammy Starlight put on us, but I feel like I got shoved through the super speedy cider squeezy 6000.
Ugh.
Tell me about it. If everybody could speak in a whisper for the next few days.
Oh, they're all like drunk.
My head is thumping. I was up all
Or
night
Helmover.
calming the animals down. Fluttershy, please. Not so loud.
Starlight spell made me burn perfectly good cake. I never burn cake. Yeah, about that. Things got a little out of hand last night.
Well, ain't that the understatement of the day?
Tell it to the cake, sister. Can we all please?
Yeah, Okay, I just wanted to see her facial expression there.
Let me on, please. Aren't you at a lower volume?
I really messed up. I cast the spell because I was nervous about working with you on the friendship lessons.
Well, here's a friendship lesson for you. Don't cast spells on your friends!
Believe me, I know. What I did was wrong, and I can't take it back. You're right to be upset, and I hope one day I can make it up to you. But all I can say is I'm sorry. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go clean a castle covered in wet cake batter and spiders.
That was a pretty good apology.
Seems like she feels really bad.
Hey, Starlight! Most of the Apple family photos are still laying around in the wreckage. I think I'll come along and hunt them down.
Oh, and I feel awful for disturbing all of those cute little spiders and bats. I should check on them.
Oh, yes. And I left some lovely fabric out. I should come and move it to that
What does it
nice,
mean do this
quiet
2
library.
times?
I'll come and get
Oh,
those
right.
photos out
I
of the
see.
bathroom.
Fine! Some pony has to bake a cake to honor all the poor cakes that sacrificed their batter in last night's tragedy.
Okay. I see what I have to do. This is what I got so far. I don't remember what to do next. Ah, yes.
It seems your apology went well. I'm just lucky to have such understanding friends. But it's probably gonna be a while before I try to tackle those friendship lessons again. What do you mean? You've been doing them all day. What are you talking about? I've been cleaning up the mess I made by totally failing at friendship. Really? But didn't I see you sewing with Rarity? Yes, but... And you and Applejack did a great job collecting those photos and putting them in the book. Helping animals with Fluttershy, baking with Pinkie Pie. Those sound like your assignments to me. In fact, I think there's just one that you're missing.
Chillax with Rainbow Dash?
Check. Chairs? Check. And thanks to a simple Catadupa Levitata spell, we've got water. Is that everything we need to chillax? Nope. No? What did I miss?
You!
Quiet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that works as well.
Great
That-
job, Starlight. Looks like you've completed another friendship lesson.
Hey! She completes the lesson when I say she completes it. So less learning and more chillaxing.
So, how long do we sit quietly?
She's like, no, seriously, how long? Okay, the next episode is a blooper reel.
It is
Of-
lovely out here. The fresh air.
I'll watch this on my own time, but this is in My Little Pony, like, the episodes.
Twilight, can you slow down a bit?
Sorry, Spike.
Oh.
It's just Pinkie Pie, Rarity, and Applejack are getting back from their Seaward Shows boat trip, and I can't wait to hear all about it. It's such a shame Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy had to miss it for their Cloudsdale Fight School reunion. Maybe the rest of us not going was for the best anyway. I know the three of them were really looking forward to getting out of their element.
Getting out of their element?
I think they all just wanted to try something new.
Huh. I guess a boat trip qualifies as that.
My only worry is that they'll be so excited they'll talk over each other and I'll miss some of the details. Just to be safe, I may need you to take notes.
Right.
Uh-oh.
So, how was the trip?
Well, at least you don't have to worry about them talking over each other.
My little pony, my little pony.
Oh, I realized what I did wrong with this. I put them on the wrong way. Ooh.
I don't know what happened on that boat trip, but once Rarity, Applejack, and Pinkie Pie have some tea and talk it out, I'm sure every pony will feel better. Come on in, every pony.
Oh. Ah!
Gummy opalescence in Winona? This is a surprise.
Are Pinkie Pie, Rarity, and Applejack with you?
Did they bring their pets to represent them?
Sorry, darling, but I must decline the invitation to your
Oh,
soiree.
okay.
While I'm sure it will be positively resplendent, there are certain ponies I'd rather not associate with at the moment. Rarity.
Rarity's not coming? So I polished my scales for nothing.
Sorry I can't
Okay,
make it, but
I
I'm
did it
still a
again.
mite upset about everything that happened on the boat. Applejack. Sorry I can't make the tea party today, but there's a small problem with the guest list. Plus, I'm right in the middle of a very important cupcake. Pinkie. Come on, Spike.
Oh,
Since
fuck, I
our
put
friends
this
won't
on
come
wrong.
here and tell us what happened, we'll just have to go to them.
Right behind you.
Oh, I could have just... Ooh, ooh. I could have just...
I'm sorry, but my mane wasn't made to support marine life. Ruined. Completely ruined.
I don't know, Rarity. Maybe you could...
Throw it away. Yes, I agree. Just another innocent casualty of that disastrous boat trip.
About that, Spike and I were wondering what happened out there.
Please, darling. I don't know if I'll ever be
Happened out there.
Oh my god, Twilight.
darling.
Time and
I don't know
place,
if I'll
my
ever
guy.
be able to discuss it. It's far too painful.
If it's too difficult to talk about, we completely understand.
Well, since you dragged it out of me. It all started at the docks. I knew Applejack and Pinkie Pie wanted to get out of their element, so I thought I would surprise them with an elegant cruise. I had brought a small bag with just a few key essentials.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ponies, prepare yourselves for luxury on the high.
Is this gonna be like that one episode of Supernatural? But the real issue was... But the real issue was like an outward thing. In that one, it was Gabriel, the Archangel, but obviously he's not in the show.
I have no idea what you just said, but your wardrobe is delightfully seaworthy.
These are much harder to
Seafarer attitude.
put on than you
I
think.
was still determined to get my friends out of their element by providing them with all the refinements of a luxury cruise. I'd made sure to bring all the most delectable nibbles for them to enjoy.
Ooh, I brought food too. Let's see. I've got cotton candy, taffy, circus peanuts, and lots of other super yummy stuff.
Oh, Pinkie Pie, that all looks positively delectable. But you simply must try one of these cucumber sandwiches. Dig in.
Arr! Get those off me, ship!
Oh my god, okay. What's this episode called?
So sorry.
Pony
No
point of
idea
view.
You had such distaste for cucumbers.
Yeah, they're all gonna have different stories.
Har, har, hardy, har, har, har.
That doesn't sound like Applejack.
Well, hold on, because it gets even worse. Pinkie tried to lighten the mood with some fun maritime games.
It's pinata o'clock. Want to give it a whack, Rarity?
Oh, darling, of course.
Har, 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 a course to the very heart of that maelstrom.
Applejack, just a thought, but maybe we should steer the ship toward calmer waters.
This be the only way to plunder Cove.
Perhaps if I take a quick look-see at that map of yours, I could find us a more cruise-friendly captain.
There'll be no mutiny aboard me ship.
Look at me! I'm the captain too!
Clearly Pinkie Pie had caught Applejack's sea madness.
They lost the map.
That's all you've got!
Then what happened?
Oh, the boat sank, obviously.
Come on, get in there.
So, Applejack got some sort of sea madness and caused the boat to capsize?
After all the effort I put in to provide her and Pinkie with the exact luxury cruise they needed to get out of their elements, that is how Applejack thanked me.
So, you were stuck out in the middle of the ocean? How in Equestria did you get back?
Fuck.
Spike, darling, you'll have to forgive me. I'm far too emotionally drained to discuss the matter any further.
Rarity, I don't suppose there's any chance you might be, exaggerating things? Just a little?
Well, I can assure you that that is exactly what happened. And if you don't believe me, you can ask Pinkie Pie. I'm quite certain her story will be the same.
So that's what Rarity said happened on the boat, huh?
We thought there was a chance she might have embellished the story just a tad. So we wanted to hear about what happened from you. Did Applejack really capsize the boat?
Of course not! That's just silly. There's no way Applejack could have sank the boat.
I
It was Rarity!
Because Rarity did!
What?
It all started on the docks. I knew Rarity and Applejack wanted to get out of their element, so I figured I'd throw them the funnest, silliest boat party ever. But I guess Rarity had other ideas. I thought I overpacked until I saw Rarity and her team of porter ponies.
Prepare yourselves for a luxury cruise. A day of opulence, decadence, and extravagance.
That sounds fun.
Ahoy, mateys! Batten down the hatches, y'all, cause this here's gonna be a boat ride of adventure!
I can live with that.
Alright, phew.
They just keep coming. Now, you can't throw a silly boat party without snacks. So I made sure to pack the funnest party food I could find. Rarity, would you care for some cotton candy? It's freshly spun.
Oh, Pinkie Pie. Those all look simply, well, simple.
Oh my god.
Honestly unfit for a luxury cruise. Now my cucumber sandwiches, on the other hand. Try one, then you'll understand.
Ooh, are those chocolate chip?
Why does Applejack sound like that? Hold on.
Are those chocolate chip?
That was like very simple. Are those chocolate chip?
Ooh, are those chocolate chip?
Oh my god.
Sorry, cucumber sandwiches are so 10 seconds ago.
Wait. That doesn't sound like Rarity.
Just wait until you hear how much more unlike her she sounds. I thought I'd lighten the mood with some super fun party boat games. But Rarity was a real wet blanket. It's pinata time! Want to give it a whack, Rarity?
Oh, you were serious? Well, that's adorable.
I'll give it a go.
That's the spirit! Let's get this boat party started!
Whoa, doggy!
my god.
Or one of us could just be captain now?
Oh, don't worry, dear. Luxury cruises never sing.
What?
Clearly the Titanic does not exist in this world.
And that's why the boat sinking was all Rarity's fault.
That seems odd. I mean, we trust you, of course, but it's also extraordinary.
Oh, it's extraordinary, all right. But that's exactly what happened. In fact, the only thing I might have gotten wrong was that there was even more porta ponies. But just to be safe, you should talk to Applejack. She'll know exactly how many porta ponies there were.
Okay, but if the boat sank, how did you all get rescued?
Ah, that's easy. We just...
That's it. We've got to go.
You never burn anything, huh, Pinkie Pie? You were saying that last episode.
Talk to Applejack.
Good idea. She'll...
Also, this is what I've got so far. It's two cute flowers.
And this out.
I just really, really want to know how they made it back. But yeah, that'd be great too. Hold on a tick.
That's gonna be like the third party of like that I was talking about is gonna be how they got
Well,
rescued.
that's plumb crazy. If you two really want to know what happened,
Wait, what
I'll
did I
tell
put
you. Pinkie Pie says it's Rarity's fault, and Rarity says I sank the boat. Well, that's plumb crazy. If you two really want to know what happened, I'll tell you. Y'all know how Pinkie Pie and Rarity wanted to get out of their element? Well, I brought a treasure map to give them a rip-roaring seafaring adventure.
Spike is
But
just so
they had
done.
Other ideas.
La la la! Prepare yourselves for the most luxurious boat outing that ever outed a boat.
And more fun than you can shake a stick at. Because I brought a stick.
All right, mateys. But just y'all wait till you see the high seas adventure I've got planned. Unfortunately, they seemed less interested in a treasure hunting adventure and more interested in snacks.
Oh, darling, that food isn't fit for a pony of proper breeding, darling, and refinement, darling. Now my cucumber sandwich is on the other hook.
Betcha I can fit them all in my mouth.
Pinkie, darling, please.
Oh, Rarity,
Well, I never.
Me neither. Hoppa.
Do you want to say it or should I?
I'll go. That sure doesn't sound like Rarity or Pinkie Pie.
Oh, it gets a sight worse than that.
It's PWT, pinata whacking time.
Oh, darling, quacking is a base pastime for common ponies. Doesn't it?
Did she say like quacking? Hold on.
Base pastime for common ponies. Oh, darling, quacking is a
Quacking?
base pastime for common ponies. Doesn't interest me in the least.
Huh?
Oh. Well, she wouldn't have done that, would she?
Looks like we need to change course.
Maybe it was the porter ponies that saved it?
Tablecloth for my cheese board.
Maybe so, but it's also the only way to find Thunder Cove.
Thunder Cove?
Just about as helpful as a weasel in a hen house.
Captain Pinkie Pie reporting for mad duty.
Hold on, everybody!
Wait, so it was Rarity and Pinkie's fault?
Yep. And maybe if they ever apologize, I'll consider talking to them again.
If they all blame each other, I don't know how we're gonna get them to talk again.
Neither do I, Spike. Neither do I. There's gotta be some way to fix this. If Applejack, Pinkie Pie, and Rarity keep not talking to each other, they could forget what good friends they really are.
I just don't get it. All of their stories are so different. We're never gonna figure out what really happened.
Their stories were different, but they also had a lot in common.
I guess. They were all on a ship that sank, and that's about it.
Not quite. Aha! Not only do I think I know how the boat sank, I have a pretty good idea how to get Rarity, Applejack, and Pinkie Pie back together.
So the pinata didn't have anything to do with it?
I hope this plan of yours works.
Winona brought me your note about a friendship emergency. How can I help?
Opalescence delivered your message, Twilight. What's the emergency?
It's a good thing it was time for Gummy's bath, or I might not have seen your note about the emergency, Twilight.
What's she doing here?
Sorry, but I just didn't know how else to get the three of you here together. And there really is a friendship emergency. Yours.
Oh, there's no emergency. I'm just waiting for an apology.
An apology?
What? Why would you want me to apologize when it was Rarity's fault?
What are you talking about? Applejack clearly caused the boat to sink. She stranded us in the middle of the ocean.
Will some pony please tell me how you made it back?
Well, maybe it wasn't the middle of the ocean.
Even so, I don't appreciate being hornswoggled into coming back here.
On that, at least we agree.
Yeah! I know you each have a different perspective on how the boat capsized and blame each other. But if you come on the boat with me, I'll show you what really happened.
Well, not that I have any doubts, but it will feel good for every pony to see exactly whose fault it was.
I think we all know which pony is about to be proven right.
We sure do.
Like I said, I sure hope this works. Whatever you're looking for, I hope you find it soon.
Don't worry, Spike. I've got it all under control. While all of your stories seem very different, they all had something in common. Cucumber sandwiches.
What in the hay does that have to do with anything?
And why would you waste a perfectly good hors d'oeuvre?
You also mentioned the bubbling water.
Oh, right.
And the swell. Cucumber just happens to be the favorite food of the tri-horned bunyip. And bubbles, followed by a swell, is what happens when they swim up to the shallows from deep water.
So, we attracted a tri-horn, whatchamacallit?
With cucumber sandwiches. Sounds like a stretch. Hello, Bunyip, sir.
So that's a tri-horned bunyip who's very sorry he accidentally knocked over your boat, right?
Wait, the storm had nothing to do with the capsizing?
Nope.
All right. Even if our friend the Bunyip is responsible for sinking the boat, that still doesn't excuse a certain pony's behavior.
Me? How about you and Pinkie Pie?
I think I can explain that too. Each one of you spent so much time trying to come up with the perfect way to get the others out of their element that you didn't notice your friends were doing the same thing.
Wait a minute. You brought all those games and things for us?
Of course! I figured the boat trip was the perfect time to do things that were silly and fun!
And I was just trying to give the two of you the elegant cruise I thought you deserved.
And I just wanted to give you two a high seas adventure, since that'd be something new and different for y'all.
Oh!
That is so sweet. You must have gone through so much trouble.
Well, not half as much trouble as you did making all that fancy food and bringing all those games.
I I guess this just teaches us that even longtime friends need to work at communication.
Well, there's something I'd like to communicate to you all right now. You girls
Miscommunication is the bane of my existence.
Oh, let's never fight again. You
Agreed.
got it.
All right, you big softy. Bring it in.
Aw.
Come on, Bunyip Sir. You
Come on. Aw.
One thing's for sure, Spike. There's nothing like a luxurious adventure boat party to get you out of your element.
You said it.
If it turns out that the 3 episodes we watched surpasses the time it takes for me to finish these, it might not, though. Hold on. Looks like I will need to use my keyboard for something this stream. Back to the show. Why do I have an extra one of these? Maybe I'm supposed to use it later.
Well, that's the last of it, Filthy Rich.
Just Rich, please. And on behalf of Rich's Barnyard Bargains, thanks for another seasoned shipment of Zap Apple Jam.
Our pleasure. See you next time. Apple Bloom, did you pack up the cider into the same crates as the Zap Apple Jam?
sure did. Now that I'm getting older, I want to prove I can handle more responsibility on the farm.
But the crates aren't marked. You kept track of what went into which crate, right?
Oh, yep. I totally kept track of everything.
Good. Because we wouldn't want Filthy Rich to get a shipment of cider when he's supposed to get Zap Apple Jam. You know how Granny feels about selling cider anywhere but on the farm. Are you sure he got the right crates?
Is this gonna be...
Sure, I'm sure.
Is this gonna be like the plot of Larry Boy and the Fib from Outer Space?
If you gave Rich the Zap Apple Jam, then what's this here?
Extra?
Oh dear.
Nope.
Okay, there's one extra of both of these. Like, hold on, let me put on the last of these.
I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
There's one extra of
A
each.
beautiful heart, faithful
Maybe
and
that's
strong.
just in case, you know?
And magic makes it all complete to have mine.
Who knows?
Do you know you are my very best friends?
Granny knows I wasn't trying to make off with a shipment of cider, right? Because I would never do that.
Don't worry. We know exactly whose fault it was. Now, why in tarnation would you lie to me, Apple Bloom?
I was kind of hoping I could fix it before any pony found out.
Telling lies won't fix anything. Trust me. I know.
What could you possibly know
Element
about
of
it?
honesty.
You've never told a lie in your whole life.
That is so not true. Have you watched the same show that I have? Or, no, you live the show that I've been watching. You should know.
What's so funny?
Oh, sugar cube. Your big sister lied so much when she was a filly, the whole family ended up in the hospital.
What?
Yep.
Oh my lord.
You might as well tell her the whole story. Might even do her some good.
When Applejack and Big Mac were just a wee bit older than you are now, they both kept a squabbling over who would run the farm better.
All I'm saying is that you may have plenty of brawn, but I'm the one with the ideas on how to run things better around here.
Applejack, Applejack, Applejack. Ideas are all well and good, but you can't plow a field with them. I don't know how many times I've told you that.
Too many.
You two horned toads better stop jabbering and get to working. Yeah, that's better. I need you to go to town. The apple blight's been awful, and if we don't get
I'm
more
loving,
rain,
like, these
it's gonna be
designs.
shorter than a dwarf crabapple tree.
It's like I was just telling Cousin Brayburn last week. Now there's a pony who knows how to put his back into a problem.
I wonder why it is that he got so shy.
Hey there, Filthy Rich.
Just Rich, please. And I'd like you to meet my fiancée, Spoiled Milk. Honey, this is Applejack and Big Mac, the two hardest working
Spoiled
ponies in Sweet
Milk?
Apple.
That is the worst name that
You
someone
work on
could
a
give.
Farm? How quaint.
Oh, now, dear, be nice. Sweet Apple Acres makes Zap Apple Jam. It's one of Dad's best sellers.
You mean one of your best sellers? My amazing husband-to-be is running the Rich family business now. Did you know?
I thought he was referring to himself as dad for some reason.
Oh,
She
my
reminds
spoiled
me of,
milk.
I
She's
forgot her
just
name,
fine.
but,
But she's right.
Emily
I'm in
Blight's
charge of the
mom
store now.
in,
I'm just bursting with ideas I
The
wanna
Owl
try.
House.
Like what?
Well, how about this? Cider season's around the corner. Why not let me sell it for you?
That is an interesting idea.
Well, maybe it's interesting and maybe it ain't. But it's definitely not a new idea. Granny Smith told us your grandpa, Stinkin' Rich, used to ask her every year if he could sell our cider in your store, and Granny told him every year about the tradition of every pony in Ponyville lining up out at
Oh,
Sweet
whoops.
Apple Acres.
Forgot
So
about
start a new tradition.
these.
Someday, one of y'all take over the farm just like I've taken over the store. I'm guessing it'll be the one with
It's
the
okay
best
that this
ideas.
is...
Well, now,
No,
as I've said
this isn't a
many
big deal that I
time
did this in the
before,
wrong order.
Ideas are all well and good, but you can't plow a field.
You know what? How about we give you 3 barrels of cider early, and if it sells well, we'll make a deal for the rest.
Now, how does this end up with them being in the hospital is what I want to know.
I've gotta get everything
Media
ready.
literacy, I know. I know.
I tell you, if the future means me running Sweet Apple
Ouch.
Acres and you being quiet, I can't wait.
Jeez. That's crazy.
I can't believe you'd make a deal with Filthy Rich without even talking to Granny.
Ah, Granny will love the idea, and then she'll decide that I'm the one who should take over the farm. You'll see.
Say what?
Applejack here had another one of her big ideas, and I think we all know my position on ideas. You can't.
Plow a field with them.
Right.
Big idea.
Actually, more of an opportunity. You see, we ran into Filthy Rich in town. Did you know he's running the family store now?
And what does this here opportunity mean for Sweet Apple Acres?
Well, since cider season is almost here, I thought it'd be a good idea to give him a few barrels of cider to sell at the store before the season starts.
Oh, is that all? Absolutely not!
But Granny, why can't we sell a few barrels of cider early to Filthy Rich? And how's it any different than when you gave Zap Apple Jam to Filthy's grandpappy to sell?
You're
Which piece is this? Is it this one? It's the closest that it looks. Why does that have a... Oh, wait. Oh, it's these things. Okay, okay.
cider and your jam ain't the same thing. Zap Apple apple jam jars preserve the flavor for mousse, but cider starts to spoil the second it comes out the press. That is why every cider season, all of Ponyville lines up at Sweet Apple Acres, and first come and first serve.
I get what you're saying, Granny, but couldn't you make an exception?
Yuki!
just once?
Thank you for the raid! Hi! Hello! Hi! I got a new webcam for Christmas, and so I'm using it to, well, from here on I'll be able to use my phone a lot more often, but I'm more focused on my Lego right now. Okay, that's one, and then, okay. Hopefully this will be, like, I'm thinking this is the last episode of My Little Pony that we're gonna watch, and if I'm still not done, I'll just put some music over it, over me finishing the building.
Promised.
Or finishing building it.
Besides, cider making is iffy business, and we're probably not going to have a lot this year anyway, what with all the blight. I'm sorry, Applejack, but you's just going to have to unpromise.
Oh.
Unpromised is crazy.
I hate to say I told you so, Applejack, but...
You and I both know you don't hate to say anything.
Well, I've always thought that the most important thing a pony can do is say exactly what's on his mind to any pony who listens, so every pony everywhere always knows everything you're thinking.
And you don't ever have to listen to any pony else.
What?
Exactly.
Well, if it ain't my new business partner.
About the cider, Rich.
Take a
Hello,
look at what I did
and you're
last
welcome,
night
and I
after
saw
we
it
made our
looks
di-
awesome. Okay. Why did I say okay like that? God. Thanks. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with this webcam. I found out it's like ages ago. It was like someone linked it in like a wait, what webcam does Charlie Slimesicle use, because it looks so good, and then they like linked it or something, and he's like, I believe it's this one, and I was like, I've been wanting a webcam for ages, and I'm not gonna be able to afford it on my own, so maybe I'll get it as a Christmas present.
Deal. Woo! Pretty great, huh?
The thing is, I don't think I can get you any.
What? Well, I did all this work on your say-so. We shook hooves and everything.
Well, you see, at Sweet Apple Acres, we've always been about quality, and well, your basic jam jar will
Plus,
keep...
it's been a tough harvest this year, what with all the blight.
Oh, sounds to me like you're trying to make excuses. Whenever Granddad dealt with Granny Smith, she kept her word. If you can't do that, then maybe our families should stop doing business together. All together.
Now, the thing is, Rich, it ain't really up to us. You see, Granny's...
Sick!
Wait, Granny's sick?
Oh
I had
no.
no idea.
This.
Yeah, no pony did.
What Big Mac means is we've been trying to keep it quiet. Don't want people to make rash decisions about doing business with Sweet Apple Acres just because we're a little short-hooved at the moment.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
my, of course. I'm so sorry. Please, let me know if there's anything I can do.
Much appreciated. But right now, we only ask for your understanding during this difficult time.
You were supposed to tell Rich the simple truth, but instead you made things worse with a giant lie.
Well, what was I supposed to do? You heard Rich. If I told him the truth, he was gonna stop doing business with us altogether.
Yeah, but that's only because I forgot to ask if we had any oat crumbles for this delicious-looking salad, Granny.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
That was only because you made promises you couldn't keep. But there's gotta be a better way out of this mess than by making up some story about Granny being sick.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
Sorry to drop by.
I'm just curious as to why there's
We
a
just
3
wanted
next to
come by
this
to
one
wish
piece.
Granny a speedy recovery.
Look, sis.
It's
our
not
good
a
friend Mr.
3X,
Rich and his
I
fiancée are here. Oh, and they brought flowers for Granny on account of she's sick, like you said. Ain't that sweet?
Excuse me 1 second.
What in
Oh
tarnation?
dear.
Oh, I'm
She's
sorry.
gonna like make everybody sick or whatever
I can't
and put them in
blast it. It's so
hospital
bad,
by
it's
accident.
impossible to see nothing.
Can you go out to the barn?
Wait, what did she say?
I think we might have left. Sorry, Granny. I didn't see you there.
You came blasting in so fast, 'twere possible to see nothing.
Can you go out to the barn? I think we might have left a blight sprayer in the orchard.
Are you out of your apple picking mind? It's supper time,
think-
girl.
I know, but if we forgot a sprayer, I'd want to get it before dark.
Okay,
You go
that's fine.
start counting, and I'll tell Big Mac we'll be right back. Okay?
So from that moment on, I took to referring to myself as big or large or...
Oh, Applejack, your brother was just explaining why he always wears his yoke.
Even though we asked him how your grandmare is doing.
Oh, well, you know how Big Mac can get to talking, especially when he's upset. And right now, he's just as worried about Granny Smith as I am.
Dear, is she doing that bad?
Well, one thing's for sure, she shouldn't be seeing any pony right now. In fact, I'm getting more upset just thinking about it. Excuse me.
What in the frilly fumadilla's gotten into you?
Sorry, Granny. I just decided if I helped you, it would go faster.
Well, you're too late. All the sprayers are here.
Oh, good. Say, Granny, when did you first fight the apple blight again?
It was my second year here in Ponyville. That was before I had the reach on the one knee.
And others say that's how the trees got to growing so tall. But to me, it's just how I got my cutie mark.
But we asked when we could come back to see Granny.
Big Mac didn't want to be rude, but you just can't see Granny right now because she's got apple blight.
I thought only trees got the blight.
Yeah, that's usually the case. The doctors think it's from working in the orchard for so many years. You see, we had to take Granny to Ponyville General. We just got back right before you showed up.
Oh, my. That
Wait,
is
1,
terrible.
2, 3,
It's not contagious, is it?
6,
I'm sure
7.
you'll be fine, but you should leave. Just in case.
You're right. We're gonna have to hurry if we want to get there before visiting hours are over.
That's right. Wait, get where?
Why, the hospital, of course. I'm sure we'll see you there.
Girly, you keep digging yourself a hole.
Telling Filthy Rich that Granny's in the hospital just made everything 100 times worse. What are we supposed to do now?
I got it.
I'm not used to Big Mac speaking this much.
Pig pen, and that was the worst case of apple blight I have ever seen.
I'd love to hear more, Granny, but we gotta get to the hospital right away.
The hospital? Why? Who said?
You are, apparently.
What he means is you're needed at the hospital.
Whatever for.
It's the apple blight. It's starting to infect ponies now. The doctors need an expert opinion, and no pony knows more about fighting blight than Granny Smith.
Well, what in tarnation are we waiting for? Let's go!
You know,
What was
we're
her
supposed to-
excuse?
Granny Smith need an expert opinion, and no pony knows. It's starting to infect ponies now.
Oh dear.
Need an expert opinion, and no pony knows more about fighting blight than Granny Smith.
Well, what in tarnation are we waiting for? Let's go!
You know, we're supposed to go in the back, to avoid any pony in the waiting room with the blight. Oops, I almost forgot.
Hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out. It's like this, and then. I think it's supposed to be from the outside. outside. Like this. Aha! I think that looks fine. Oh, okay, okay. And then I put one of these on top. Ooh.
This is perfect. And now you don't have to worry about catching the blight.
Alright. That's the first one done. I just need to turn it around. Oh wait, no, I turned this around. There we wait, hold on. There. You can spin this around. That's quite funny. Alright, that's the first one done. I just need to remember how to do the others.
Now you wait right here while I check on your presentation.
What in the rotten rhubarb is going on here?
Fancy meeting you two here.
Well, we told you we were coming.
Well, I'm glad we found you, because I can't seem to find Granny's room. Or any nurses who've even heard about a pony with apple blight.
Granny's room. Sure. Just go down here, take a left, then a right, go down some stairs, up a bunch more stairs, through the cafeteria, left 3 more times, and then you're there. Easy as Granny's apple pie.
Aren't you coming with us?
I'll catch up. I gotta find Big Mac. Okay, Granny, just wait here 1 second and we can go.
Where are you two going?
Big Mac can't come. He might be contagious.
Contagious?
All right, climb up here and I'll cover you up. Then I'll bring Rich in, tell him you're Granny, but you're not allowed to take the sheets off. You moan a few times, he leaves, and this whole thing is over.
This is spinning way out of control, Applejack. Now, I know you thought selling cider in Filthy's store was a good idea, but it ain't worth lying to him about Granny being sick and needing to go to the hospital, or fibbing to Granny about them wanting her to come here to talk about the blight, or...
Big Macintosh, please just listen to me for once! This ain't about my ideas. If Rich finds out about all the lies, he'll cut off ties with us and the farm will go under. Now, do you want that to happen, or do you want to help?
Why can't you be Granny? You're her size, and this is all your fault in the first place.
I would, but if I let you do the talking, you just ramble on and on until we all got caught. Just lay down, keep still, and promise me you won't say anything for once in your life.
Okay.
Yep.
Ah, so it's her fault that he doesn't talk that much.
Granny!
Oh, I can't even make a squeal that high anymore. Nope.
Granny, they need you to wait here. I'll come get you.
Oh, there you are. We've been going in circles looking for Granny's room.
Well, you're in luck, because it's right over here, and this time I'll make sure you don't get lost. What in the dadgum?
What now?
She was right here. Oh no, we gotta go.
Is that Granny Smith?
Where are they taking her?
You two, don't lose that gurney.
Uh-oh.
Granny, what are you doing? You're supposed to stay there.
It was a supply closet.
Oh, well, okay, come with me, but be quiet. You know, save your voice for the big presentation.
I'm sorry, but you can't get any closer without a gown and mask.
But that's my brother on there.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry. This is our best doctor. She'll have your brother back on his hooves in no time.
Oh, no.
Ugh.
Now, apple blight is a serious disease.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no.
Did she say apple blight?
She said gasket mites.
And once your trunk turns red like this, the only thing to do is prune the branches.
Oh no, Granny!
Did you say prune them branches?
Well, sure. What else you gonna do once the blight gets this bad?
Everybody just stop! This is all a big misunderstanding. Actually, it's a big lie.
Big Mac?
Granny Smith? What is going on here, Applejack?
That is a darn good question.
I'm not sure if I was worried that No Pony was listening to my ideas, or just nervous that I wouldn't be the one to end up running the farm, but I promised something to Filthy Rich that I couldn't deliver, and I was too embarrassed to admit it.
So Granny was never sick?
And there ain't no apple blight in ponies?
Nope.
Those were all lies. And I thought if you found out, you'd stop doing business with the farm. So I just kept telling more.
So she's not a doctor?
Please don't make Granny and the farm suffer for what I did. This whole thing is my fault.
That's not entirely true. Maybe if I paid more attention to what you had to say instead of talking all the time, none of this would have happened in the first place.
Oh,
I just need to
jeez.
talk less, listen more.
Oh,
especially
dear.
to you.
Thanks, big brother. And whether it's me running Sweet Apple Acres or you, I know it'll be in good hooves.
Well, that's nice, but I don't know what in blazes you two were talking about. I ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Running the farm, not after this display. Not likely.
Jeez.
Don't you go getting any ideas about cutting ties with Sweet Apple Acres, or I'm going right to your grain, Peppy. Get me?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, who here still wants to hear about the apple blight? Now, when I was a filly.
I can't believe you told all those lies.
It's not a story I'm proud of, but it taught me a lifelong lesson about being honest. I hope you learned something too.
I sure did. I learned that no pony starts out perfect, and sometimes you gotta make a few mistakes to figure out who you are.
Yep.
But I think the most important thing I learned is
Oh,
who
no.
really runs Sweet Apple Acres.
Granny Smith.
Granny!
You're darn tootin'. Now, every pony, quit your lollygaggery and get back to work. Right after we have a glass of cider.
Okay. Let's do this. Let's put the music back on. And I guess it really doesn't matter that if the flowers are all the same height. I could make them different heights if I wanted to. But I'm not going to. I mean, if it happens by accident, sure. About halfway done with making the stems, at least. Yeah, Christmas was really fun as well. I The first present I opened was from my brother and his girlfriend. I was so confused at first because it was in a vacuum sealed bag, and it was just like yellow, like not yellow, like orangey, brown, like whatever. And I was like so cute. I was like, what is this? And then I look and see that there's like a tag, like a description tag on the bag, and it says Dino Nugget plushies, and I'm like, no fucking way they got me this. I kept seeing like ads for them on like TikTok shop. They didn't get them from the TikTok shop, but I was like, there's no shot I now own a Dino Nugget plushie. 2, actually, it came with 2. Hold on. Let me show them. Woo. There's 1. Is the other one underneath my covers? It is. This is Nuggy, and this is Dougie. And they are so soft. Like, they're softer than, like, they were softer than I expected them to be. Like, it's crazy. And they're I'd say, though, like, probably I mean, these are a good contender for, like, favorite gifts I got. But I'd say, like, another one of my favorite gifts, besides the webcam, was So, I asked for Christmas for, like, one of Alice Oseman's books. Preferably Solitaire, but there were like 3 that I was like, it would be cool if I could get them. Solitaire, Nick and Charlie, and I think Loveless. Yeah. And I was like, because we weren't going all out with gifts this year, because the majority of our like my parents' money is going to we're going to Mexico in February. We didn't have as many presents this year, which I don't care. It didn't feel like it, honestly. And I was like, you don't need to get all 3 of these, just one is perfectly fine, and I would prefer it to be Solitaire, but if you can't get it, like, Loveless and or Nick and Charlie, perfect. And my sister, like, this is what my sister told me, is that, and my sister and my mom, I think it was originally my mom was going to get me 2 of them, and then my sister was going to give me 1, or it could have been the other way around. And, my sister, she was like, she found that there was a huge, like, Black Friday sale on all of the books. So Nick and Charlie, This Winter, Solitaire, Loveless, 2 I don't remember the name of, for 82% off, which was less than all 3 of the books, separately, that my sister and mom were going to get for me. So I just have all of them now, like, aside from the Heartstopper books, but that's fine, I could just read those in Webtoon. Like I always do. So yeah, I think that's what, like, one of my favorite gifts was all of Alice Oseman's books. I started really reading Solitaire last night. I'm only 3 chapters in, but I already I felt emotional during it so many times. I just realized you can barely see. You guys probably couldn't even see me building this thing. I am so sorry. At least you had My Little Pony to keep you entertained. We're done, and our lungs split, our tongues said, we're done with the humdrum. We used to. Oh, by the way, I forgot to ask. Yuki, if you're still here, how was your stream? I saw that you went live earlier. I just don't know what it is you did. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Oh, I forgot to... Oh, hold on. Oh, this thing isn't all the way on. There we go. Brilliant. That looks a bit silly now. Hold on. There we go. Easy fix. Okay, so it looks like these are just like extra pieces. Because there's also an extra one of these. So, like, not only is there an extra one of these and an extra one of these. I wonder why there's not an extra of other pieces as well. Maybe because they're not as important? I don't know. Maybe there are extras of the black and green pieces. Ah, here we go. Ah. This is really fun. I've missed playing with Legos. Like I said, I haven't really done it in a long time. I think the last time I technically played with Legos, it wasn't even like an instructions thing. It was like one of those giant things of Lego bricks. It was at a like store and it was in the toy section. And that was about 2 years ago, I want to say. It's like that was the last time I played with Legos, but the last time I like built a Lego thing from instructions was like 10 years ago, maybe even more. Jaws, the shark, lurking in the dark at the depths of the sea. One day on a lark decides to get rowdy, get real violent, takes a vacay up to Amity Island. The sun flooding the ocean, everybody run, because it's crazy how few fucks this shark gives. Really naked ladies. Jaws don't know that a storm's gonna come. He just wants everyone to be his chum. Get it? Get it? Mayor don't care if the townsfolk die. He doesn't want to spoil the 4th of July. He's like, everyone cool it and go for a swim. Holy shit, here comes that fin saying Jaws is here. Here is Jaws. He is a shark without a cause. He was in a movie. You should watch it. It's called Jaws. Actually, when I think about it, I don't think I've seen the Jaws movie in full. I've seen like bits and pieces of it. I know there's like one scene where there's like a woman in the water and she ends up getting like badly cut because she swam the opposite direction of Jaws' skin. And I was like, wait, what the fuck? How? What? And that is how I learned that going against the grain of a shark's skin is like it cuts you. That's how I learned about that. Gotta go fishing for Jaws. Use his boat on the condition that he'd be the one to cut Jaws' throat. He was a sailor back in World War II. Jaws ate his entire crew. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's an extra one of these too. There's an extra one of these. Where am I gonna put that? I guess I could get like a baggie from downstairs so I can properly do something. I don't know. So we're gonna need a bigger boat, so we go back home and get a bigger boat. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's also an extra one of these. Right in half, like a Kit Kat bar. Up in the sky, there's a shooting star. That's Quint. Up in heaven. He's a star now. He takes a harpoon and welds it to a rocket. Whoa, respect. I just realized I'm wearing a Lemon Demon shirt. Listening to Lemon Demon. Uh-oh. He was in a movie that everyone saw. Maybe it'll go in this way better. Oh, wrong bit. He was robbed. There's a game on Roblox called Sing It. I've been playing it here and there lately. And today, Welcome to the Internet by Bo Burnham was one of the songs. And I raised my hand and I got it. And I was like, let's go. And someone in the chat was like, is this the real, like, singer? Or maybe they meant, like, the person that, like, the singer that shows you how to sing the song, like, before you raise your hand to grab it. Maybe that's what they meant, but I interpreted it as, like, is this the original singer of the song? Because they sound really good. And I was like, no, I'm just a theater nerd. These legends I carry with me, all these lifetimes. But like, I would like to believe that they meant, like, if I was Bo Burnham. Even though I sang it in the higher octave. Oh, these are, like, symmetrical, basically. So I don't need to worry about... Well, actually... It does. Never mind. Tales of all the people that I need, 'cause I have to leave them all behind and I repeat. Don't forget this pain and regret, so I can learn from the tragedy to change the course of this history. Alright. Let me just change how this looks a little bit. Responsibility. Rewind. Can't find that. These fantasies. Why can't Why is it hard for me to turn this around on this one? It's like it's lower down. Oh, well, actually that works. Oh, maybe it's just a matter of... Oh, hello. Just a matter of like turning these or something, or... it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Point is, I'm done! Hold on. Let me turn these around. The flowers are complete. Now I have no idea where I'm gonna put them. I didn't think that far ahead. Oh wait, I know where I can put them. I have a cup I don't use. I actually have a couple. I'll put them on my bookshelf. But not right now. Okay. Let me set these up here so I don't lose. Oh wait, no. I know what I can do with them for the time being so that I don't lose them. I have a shot glass on my desk. It'll be safe in there until I can get a baggie. Alright. That is going to be the end of my stream then. Let me see. Are you still live? No, you're not. Okay. So let's just end. Alright. Thank y'all for watching. If you're watching this on my VOD channel, come over to twitch.tv /Claymation Live in order for you to catch these streams while they're happening. Yeah. I'll probably stream at least one more time before the new year. We'll see how that actually happens. We'll see if that actually happens. Yeah. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.